All right, so the struggle continues at Chelsea. So what is really the problem at the club? Before they said some of the senior players did not have the motivation to play any longer, so sell them. Rudiger left, Marcos Alonso left, Kai Havertz has gone, Timo Werner has gone. All the players we thought were giving Chelsea trouble had gone. A new look Chelsea side, recruiting some of the best young stars around the world, splashing some of the biggest amount of money to pay for a player. One of such was Mose Caicedo, and even Enzo Fernandez is still new, having come in last season, but the struggle remains. Yesterday they played against Bournemouth as if they were playing against a team at their level. It was a struggle. In fact, if Bournemouth had taken their chances, it would have been Bournemouth 1, Chelsea 0 at this point.
There is no problem at Chelsea because the players they have are the players at that level. We can ignore the price tag at this point because of the inflation, or maybe because not even in the inflation. I mean, Liverpool design players now. So what are we saying? Because of how Todd Boehly has decided to approach the transfer market and get players. I mean, I started shouting at Todd Boehly when he signed Cucurella at 62-point-something million pounds. I'm like, hello. So I don't think there's a problem. Now, you have an ensemble of young players, and they are playing at their level. Yes, maybe a sprinkle of Raheem Sterling up front, maybe Thiago Silva at the back line, but they are playing at the level. And if anybody had a doubt, go back and watch that Bournemouth match. You will see that Bournemouth, the players they have, and those guys are just there. Now, these guys are basically maybe some talent spotted, and you're like, okay, get them and assemble them together. Over time, they are going to gel. Over time, they are going to play well. I think Chelsea is at that level that they played yesterday. It's going to take maybe 2 further seasons for those guys to come to that elite level expected of Chelsea as a club, because Chelsea is an elite club. Why the complaint will continue is because, I mean, what did Chelsea do before Todd Boehly bought the club? They won the Champions League twice, Chelsea have won the Premier League. So they've been bambering with the big boys. So people are still seeing Chelsea at that level. Now, when you see Chelsea at that level in terms of history, please look inward and look at Chelsea at the level they are with the kind of players they have. Look at what the players have done individually in their respective clubs. Then you understand that there's no problem. Also look at Mauricio Pochettino as the manager of the team. Go and look at his track record. He's known for grooming young players, of course, but go and look at his track record, at Tottenham, and then you want to consider what happened at Paris Saint-Germain. For crying out loud, I can coach Paris Saint-Germain in the Ligue 1, and a season will not finish without me getting a trophy. If bad as he bad, maybe rubber spoon trophy, I will collect them. So that's basically it. Chelsea is playing at the level they are, the level of the coach, the level of the players. Over time, the team will come good, but the expectations are just so high because of the history that the club has.
And that's a very bad idea right now, because Chelsea is a club we know. Patience is not in their dictionary. It is not there.
No, and that's why.
That was under Abramovich.
Because the fans have been spoiled with the Abramovich era,
of course.
And that's what is also rubbing off Man United right now. The only club that accepted the reality were Arsenal fans. Because since 10 years ago, Arsenal fans know that we are not at the level of Thierry Henry any longer, and Patrick Vieira and Dennis Bergkamp. Let's look at our team for what it is and applaud
whatever they are doing.
No, Arsenal fans will just go and clap for beautiful football and come back every day, and the season rolls by and rolls on until God gives them an FA Cup and they celebrate. You understand? But so that is it. Patience is not there, and that is what they want the fans and those who follow football to have with Pochettino and this Chelsea team.
You cannot spend 115 or 11 million on a player and you want me to be patient with you. You cannot spend that huge amount of money and you tell me you are talent. You are talent. Tell them to buy you for 30 million pounds. You are not a talent.
Now you know price.
No. You know be talent.
You know price.
When your club will put huge amount of money and you are fighting to leave, bro, it's not just even the money they pay to your club. Even the salary you receive is huge. And then you want me to be patient with you and understand that you are a talent? No way. If you're a talent, go to where they groom talent. That's at the academy. Once you want to play for a professional club, then you are a professional footballer. You have to live up to the expectation. Looking at Todd Bowley and talking about Todd Bowley approach to
the
transfer market. Why don't we make that excuse for Man U and to think about the Glazers' way of running Manchester United? Why do we blame the players on the pitch of play, saying that what happens off the pitch don't have any business with what happens on the pitch? Todd Bowley's approach to transfer market has nothing to do with what the players are playing. He looked at them.
Answer the question.
No, let me finish. You answer.
Okay.
You look at those players. They came with huge price tag. They were doing well in their respective clubs. They were the stars in their respective clubs. Todd Bowley sees you and be like, okay, if I bring these young players together, they can do things. We've seen Arsenal with youngest players not up to that price tag, and they still make it to top 4 for crying out loud. Not struggling. We've seen that severally with Arsenal. So why are we making excuses for these young guys? I remember a time where Fabregas was barely 17 and he was rattling the midfield of Arsenal. You know, so for me, I feel like we're just making too much excuses for these boys. They are being over pampered. As for the fans, I agree that maybe some level of patience needs to be employed. Yeah, they've been. In fact, I even blame what Chelsea is passing through now on Roman Abramovich, not even Todd Bowley. When you follow process, like they say, when you follow process, the wealth stands. When you jump process at a point, you crash. They jumped that process of foundation building style. They went in with the approach of win at all cost. Every season, who player do you need to win Champions League or Premier League or any trophy? He gets it for you. If you don't win as a coach, he fires you. And so they forgot so quickly where they were coming from. Before Abramovich took over Chelsea, where was Chelsea? What was the level of Chelsea before he took over? So they forgot so quickly the level they were, and like Reliance said, they started barring with big boys, and they felt like they were big boys now. But they forgot that Liverpool, that we are main big boys in England, had 30 years of barrenness. And they found their way back. The fans didn't kill themselves. They tried and tried and tried until they got it right. Manchester United is going through their own. They will still get it right. Their own might be 35 or 40. Chelsea, they are still now. It's welcome to Todd Bowley era. We don't know how long it's going to last, because I don't see Todd Bowley changing his tactics anytime soon, and I don't see him firing coaches like Abramovich. So we are here together. So they should just brace up and then watch how far it will go. This time around, it's, for me, I am seeing this Premier League era, this should I say 21st century going into the 22nd century, as Manchester City and Arsenal era. They are going to dominate. Liverpool, they are doing well. They've been there. But trust me, it's going to be difficult. These two sides, if you look at the signings they've made, in fact, life is turn by turn. The sun rotates, right? According to our people, they say when sun rotates, people where they down go up.
Monday quote.
People where they down go up. People where they up go down. That's the belief, you know. So now, Arsenal been there done before with the City. Now, things don't turn.
Arsenal has not achieved anything just yet. And young chicks, let's look at Manchester United right now, because I saw a statement from, you know who, Gary Neville, blaming the defeat against Brighton on the Glazers again. And if you look at the game itself, it's as if you take out maybe Marcus Rashford, who was the most lively, the goalkeeper himself, Onana, and possibly Casemiro in that game, there was really nothing. Højlund was waiting for services, and it never came many times for him. There was really nothing to really hope on that something will happen this game if it doesn't fall to the boots of Marcus Rashford, then Bruno Fernandes sometimes when he had the ball in his feet. So it was more of the performance now. Brighton controlled possession at Old Trafford, knocked around the ball effortlessly, especially in the second half of that game. 4 straight wins done against United, back-to-back at Old Trafford. In fact, this is, I think, one of United's poorest tally to the start of the season in a very long while. So can the coach himself stop blaming one decision and another decision? Because in the post-match reaction against Brighton, he still brought up the Arsenal topic. I could have recalled, if he had put Wolves also, I would have maybe applauded that he's balancing things up. You can't recall Tottenham and Arsenal, you forget to pull Wolf that favored you, because I feel that was a penalty Onana considered. A penalty to Wolves, 90 plus minutes, 1-1, it entered Old Trafford. So you keep on putting the blame on one decision and the other. Game is 90 plus minutes. If you had scored other goals, you forget it. Like Arsenal yesterday had a goal ruled out for offside, but they won't complain because they got their 3 points in the bag. Let's talk about where the blame lies, because it seems as if Erik ten Hag is blaming nearly everyone else but himself.
I think it lies on both the coach and the players, because I've seen Ten Hag and his tactical wise. I think he's beginning to flop his lines. Looking at the game yesterday, comparing Eriksen, Bruno, McTominay and Casemiro in that midfield, I didn't get a reason why you should make Bruno to go far wide, because he's not a winger. He will not run down. He's always cutting into the midfield, and that was the wrong approach from Ten Hag. You can sacrifice one of the midfielders, play in any of the young players in the squad. You have a Amad Diallo, even though United fans will say these are young players and they don't have any experience. He brought in Hannibal that scored the wonderful goal for United that had that consolation goal. So this is just test the players, try to mix things up. If you keep sticking with your plans, I think the problem of Ten Hag is just he has a stubborn head and he don't want to bend to ideas. If he keeps doing like this, I think they're getting more problems for United, and there's much solution for United. The quality there is massive. You can't pick 5 players in the Premier League without looking at United's squad. Yeah. It's not possible. So the problem is lying on Ten Hag permanently, and he needs to sort it fast and quickly.
All right, he needs to sort that team fast. He needs to sort out his team quickly at this point in time. So is he making too many excuses at this point? And for Chelsea, are we staring yet another very poor season? Haven't seen one last time out where they finished in 12th position in the Premier League. 0817 000951 or 0810 951 951. That's the line to dial. I'll be live on the show. 0817 000951 and 0810 951 951. For Erling Braut Haaland, 7 goals in 5 matches. He's leading the Premier League top goal scorers chart very early this season. Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Frank. I'm calling from Egypt.
Welcome, my good friend from Egypt. Let's hear from you.
I read everything.
Let's hear from you.
Please, talk about this. Man, you are delayed there. It's another authority and
Okay, I'm very good friend from Egypt. Your line is breaking, so let's let you go so that you can reconnect with us again. So you have to call back 0817 000951. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Queen and Ejine.
Yeah, good afternoon. Eval is here, Queen is here, Reliable Reliance and Chukwusite. Welcome to the show, by the way.
I don't like Queen, I like it.
It's Queen that is here now. The two of them I love. Yeah. You must like Queen.
I'm coming to your car for America.
Welcome, our good friend. Let's hear from you.
I think journalists, your questions are always making coach to make mistakes. Look at what happened between my coach, what you asked about. Look at what he said. Led to him. That was the same question you asked Ben Schwartz's coach Monday again. And he has to he was angry. A man that lost 2-0 to 2-2. You guys should come down a little bit now. The way you ask questions, sometimes it makes coach to be angry. Kind of tensy match. So for me, I think journalists are to blame. Sometimes stand down and ask coaches questions. And as for Mayu, I think we made a mistake selling the year. That is the mistake we made. For me, the year is far better. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. But I don't understand why journalists are the problem that what kind of question do we ask every land? I think we ask the question that is meant to be, it's ought to be asked. For example, when you're watching an interview session, there's a question you're expecting the journalist to ask. And he will ask that question. Or he does a follow-up on what the man says. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, my beloved brother.
Yeah, good afternoon. Let's hear from you.
Queen, good afternoon. I love you.
Good afternoon to you too.
I love your marriage. very much.
Welcome. Good afternoon, Ambassador Momo. Let's hear from you.
My brother, I pay you to give me what I want. I know you are a special for that for that group, and you know how to play that group, and you know what to do. You are a champion because you are coming. I pay you to come and play with champion, but you want me to exercise passion. Exercise passion for what? You want me to exercise passion for you? For my money that I use, I pay you. So Chelsea use their money and buy players and pay the coach to come and give them what they want. And what kind of pressure? And you know that the Chelsea is not a club that they will listen to excuse. What they need is for you to win and bring cup for them, bring Champions League, everything. You know they are fighters and they are war. If you don't win, then even when you watch match with them, anytime they lose, if you don't take time, you carry blood, go back home. You want me to exercise pressure? No, it's not too good like that. Congratulations to my Liverpool team. Thank you. Queen, I love you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Omo, still loving Queen here. We love it, please. I want to sit down as chairman of the occasion. I won't say much. Okay, what did I say? Good afternoon. The coach of Bendel Insurance did nothing wrong. Sometimes the way some journalists ask questions, Omo, he was pouring out his emotion. For Tobia Moso, I was happy for her indeed and proud to be a Nigerian. And the high jumper in Sebrome, she's supposed to be first, but I don't know what they did to the officials. Rivers United will qualify to the group stage. Kini Kachi Ovunwo, the Barcelona Prime Minister from Roma Holu, sending in that one. Thank you so much. And this one says, hello, sport crew. Chelsea is playing exactly how their strength is, and their fans should not expect magic. And for United, the team is all average. They can't compete with decent sides. That's why Ten Hag keep giving excuses every time they lose. They are average, period. Mike from Allo sends in that message. Okay, this one is not for us. Got a text message portal. All right, this one says, okay, good afternoon to you all. Bendel Insurance should count themselves out of this year's Confederations Cup. They can't score more than 3 goals away. As for Rivers United, they need to score at home. They also need to avoid to concede goals. If United and Chelsea continue this way, they will finish out of the top 10 this season. I blame the coach of United over their loss this weekend. Skifo Peru from a chair sends in that particular message. And let's look at the text message portal. Lord says, Chemobi says, honestly, I don't understand Rivers United coach. If the league is on, he will complain of tiredness and fatigue. It's high time we take Bryson seriously. How can a coach make 6 changes and still win Manchester United? Happy for my Liverpool win on Saturday. Doing our job under the radar. Well, that's what you will say. This one says the problem of United is Rashford. Rashford is not a team player. He cost United the game. He couldn't give Højlund a pass. Fred from a limbo. Yes, we saw that one as well. A square pass would have done the magic there for United, but Rashford went solo. This one says, NS from Woody says, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I think Chelsea never sees something yet. Look at the kind of signing this season. Total disgrace, he says. And he says, hi guys, I am Lubish. On the coaches submission, I think the timing was wrong. If they had already been eliminated from the tournament, then the statement could stand. But the fact that there still exists a huge chance of them going through, his statement is enough to relieve him of his job. Very unethical. All right, and Emmanuel says, Amoson is back. I'm so happy for her. As for insurance, I believe they can do magic in Morocco. As for Rivers United, we do not have striking problem. Did we not beat relegation threatening by 2-0? Did we not score goals? Why are you saying relegation threatening but league never starts now? I wanna calm down. Okay, let's take our last call on the show. Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Our last caller is here from you.
My name is Ekene from Lagos Bus Stop.
Ekene from Lagos Bus Stop. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you see this weekend, I love what happened this weekend. I love it very well. I love it. Congratulations to Liverpool. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you so much. And just before we go, FC Twente player Sam Stein scored against Ajax yesterday. Apparently, his father, Maurice Stein, is the head coach of Ajax. And you just could imagine his reaction as he saw his son score a winning goal against the club he's coaching.
Come back. Which
the
has
son can sack his father. I won't say much. I'm out of here. Tick, tick, zoom.
ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
Good evening. Here's the news update at 4 on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Eval Edu. The Organization for the Advancement of Nigerians and partner organizations are seeking an audience with President Bola Tinubu on the sidelines of the ongoing United Nations General Assembly. President Tinubu arrived in New York yesterday to attend the high-level meetings of the 78th session of UNGA. James Francis, an OAN board member, in a letter on behalf of 20 Nigerian organizations, said the group would like Tinubu to have a strategic town hall meeting with US-based Nigerians. He said the meeting is to ensure the most fruitful engagement between the Nigerians in the country and their president. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Daniel Bwala, has raised alleged plans by some persons at the presidential villa in Abuja to arrest him on Trump-up allegations. Bwala was a former lawmaker of the ruling All Progressive Congress before he joined the PDP in the build-up of the 2023 general elections. In a post he made on X, Bwala claimed that the reason behind the plot is to rubbish and silence him because he was making the government uncomfortable. At least 20 young men are said to have been killed by cultists in Shagamu in Ogun State. The cultists of Eye and Aye confraternities resumed their usual supremacy battle on Saturday, with the cultists gruesomely killing about 20 young boys, including secondary school pupils. In gory videos and photos shared online by residents, some of the victims of the attacks were seen lying in the pool of blood with one of their hands cut off by their assailants. Meanwhile, confirming the development, the Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi said the situation in Shagamu goes beyond the deployment of an anti-cultism squad only, saying all hands must be on deck. Some individuals residing around the River State Transmission Area facility along the Oberikwere Airport Road in Obiakpo local government area have decried the health implication of what they say is an illegal waste dump site in the area. The residents of the area who spoke to Today FM correspondent said they regularly visit the hospital over one ailment or another, attributing it to the effects of the wrecking heaps of garbage. The aggrieved residents called on the relevant authorities to urgently intervene and save them. And in the foreign scene, 5 Americans who had been imprisoned in Iran have been freed and have arrived Doha on the Qatari government jet. The deal is believed to be part of a wider deal that includes the U.S. unfreezing $6 billion in Iranian funds. The U.S. government has designated all 5 Americans as being wrongfully detained. 2 relatives of the detainees are also on board, along with the Qatari ambassador to Tehran. The release of the Americans bring to an end years-long nightmare for those who had been imprisoned for more than 5 years. The mother and wife of 2 of the prisoners who were previously unable to leave Iran were also on the flight from Iran to Doha. After stopping in the Qatari capital, they will travel on to the Washington, D.C. area to be reunited with their families. And that was the news update on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Eval Edu. Many thanks for listening. Good afternoon.
Radio has never been this good. Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
Every day on Today 95.1 FM, there's always an opportunity to comment and air your views on our various programs. It's not just about us. It's about you, your opinion, and your voice.
President, don't you think that it's time to step down, sir?
Be part of the story, the gist, reactions, intrigues, and the news.
President Neil Patrick Harris has called for greater regulation.
Give us a feedback or join the conversation on Twitter at TodayFM951. Our Facebook address is Today95.1 FM, or join us on the number 0701 933 9962. That's our WhatsApp application. Be informed, be educated, and have fun. We are Today 95.1 FM, voice of the people.
All stands, greet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome to Jagbajantis High School. My name is Sound Sultan, your new mathematics teacher. By the way, do you understand Pidgin English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we go use henceforth? Okay, carry your paper. Them for my class. People of this world, them plenty. Sins of this people, many, so many. Many times plenty, multiplier. Many times plenty, multiplier. Multiply the answer you get now waiting, they make come and they cry. The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man they mess and leaders they lie. The answer you get now waiting, they make young boys and girls join party gang. Answer you get now waiting, they make innocent man rot inside the jail. Get it, and then agree to grant and bail. Get it, oh. Everybody, oh yeah, oh,
join Jagbajantis, make we solve mathematics.
We did our continent, so
Oyibo say about maths,
we go use take
to solve mathematics. So follow Jagbajantis.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show. We're talking about the platform on radio on your premium talk station today, 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt time is 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. My name is Prince Jubo. And of course, I'm here to give you insight into some of the news reports making the rounds. The platform on radio is a program where we come to slice up trending issues with correspondent reports. Our correspondents are out there sourcing reports from the field. And on this program, we take their reports and have them give us more details. First, the headlines of the three stories, or rather 4 stories we're treating this afternoon. Rivers State residents rate Governor Siminalayi Fubara low on education and job creation 100 days in office. Group petitions IGP over alleged proposed Igbo Day celebration in Port Harcourt. Embattled Captain Elechi Amadi Polytechnic lecturer Solomon Tamnotonyi appeals to police authorities to expedite action on his case. A vigilante group in Ahoda West local government area calls on security agencies to double their presence in the area. Rivers State residents are still commenting on the performance of Governor Siminalayi Fubara about 2 weeks after he marked his 100 days in office. Some people, in an interview with our correspondent, expressed dissatisfaction with the governor's 100 days in office, stressing that the expectations have not been met so far. They called for Fubara to give the people a sense of hope and to pay attention to education and job creation.
I was expecting him to have formalized the employees instead of sacking them. That was very unfair of him. What he could have done as he entered was to give those people hope based on what is actually happening in the society today. As a new governor, what he could have done if I were him was to retain them.
The aspect I want to have a River State governor, at least for education, even if it's primary level or secondary level, we've not heard anything, we've not seen anything. Something that this is what the governor of River State has done concerning River State or concerning education. We've not seen something like that.
Let them come to Goriland and do things better there. And let him put more effort so that things will be better for us. What I want him to do as a governor of River State now, for him to, and I'm still in that Ogoriland, for him to go to Ogoni and make everything be okay for us there, because we are suffering there.
All right, talking point now. I know we've talked about this sometime in the past. I mean, last week or so. But these are ordinary folks, and they are discussing. They are reacting according to how they're feeling the pinch in the country. They're reacting based on their take so far and how the governor has been able to impact on their life. So we'll cut them some slack here, knowing that these are ordinary Nigerians who might not have any political affiliation. They're looking up to their governor. But let's have you react to this now. Yes, this is about 2 weeks after the governor marked his 100 days in office. Well, nobody asked him to. Someone started this 100 days. I think it was brought from America, the American presidency, and then Nigerians, we've copied it and we're doing it. So let's go by it. 100 days. And here's what they're saying. Let's feel the impact. But 100 days might be too small or too few, but let's see what you are into that story, talking about Azibator. Praise God. Hello, good afternoon to you, Azibator.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. You did speak to some Rivers people earlier on, and some persons are like wondering what's these people, what are Rivers State people? This is 100 days into office of the.
I don't know about others. I don't know about the governor.
No, as a Rivers person now, you're looking at the governor, you're looking at 100 days. What do these people want the governor to do in 100 days?
They expect him to be able to create jobs. Okay. I got that a lot when I was in the interview with some people. They wanted him to create jobs for the youths. They mentioned about this cultism, and they said that in order to reduce the increase of boys joining cults or even girls, they should create jobs for them to keep them busy instead of them to join this cult.
Now, this people you spoke to, do they really understand that? I don't know. I'm not in government, so that jobs are long-term projects, and you can, maybe you could start the process or the processes, but you can't start turning out jobs in 100 days. Do they understand how these things work?
To keep them busy.
Okay,
that's their point.
Like palliatives, share rice to them.
Somebody actually, when I interviewed her, she said that all these tips they are giving to them is
like the palliatives.
Yes, like the palliatives. It's just not enough because those are just tips.
But it actually got the tips, right?
She didn't get it.
She didn't get it. She had no interest in it.
I don't know. I didn't ask her if she had interest in it. But from what I heard, from what I got from her, is that what this palliative the governor is giving out to the people is just tips.
Okay.
They are not enough.
But do they have faith in the governor? Like, they believe in him, but they're saying that he's being somewhat too slow. But how is he going about it?
Yes, I got that he's being too slow and that he needs to put more effort.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Azibator. Praise God. Yes. Okay, I turn the microphone over to you and have your take on this issue. If you think these Rivers people who are complaining, they're entitled to their complaints, as in they have every right to, because they are Rivers people and they expect their governor to perform, because of course he decided to mark 100 days. Nobody asked him to. So if you're coming up with that, you should have something on your hands to show to the people. 08170000951, 08109510951. Of course, for your text and your WhatsApp messages, 0701-9339-962. Hello, good afternoon to you. Okay, hello. Hello, can you hear me? You're on. Okay. Okay, good afternoon. Your name again?
Robin Maja, the farmer.
All right, good to have you, Robin Maja, the farmer.
Yes, thank you very much. The soundbite you played and your staff that you interviewed, I join my voice to say that the governor has not done anything in the past 100 days.
No, anything. Anything.
Listen to me. My name, quote with it as a benefit of what he has achieved within 100 days. 100 days. You are not doing anything. You waited after 100 days. You go to flag off a road and you say it's an achievement. I don't understand where we are coming from. I don't understand.
Okay, it would have been better if you had not marked any 100 days in office, right?
At all.
Okay.
Let us hear what you are going to do.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Robin Maja, the farmer.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good evening, Prince Africa.
You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Frank, calling from D-Line.
Okay.
I laugh because I laugh. Those people that rated the governor score him low in the 100 days in office. What can the governor do in 100 days in office in education? Come to think of 100 days in office we are talking about. During the 100 days in office, they promoted a teacher and he commissioned one of the secondary schools.
Some people believe commissioning is nothing. I could do that. Anybody could do commissioning.
What are they talking about? Education is not to review the school and put things in order there.
No, if you count commissioning as an achievement, as is nothing. Anybody could commission anything.
Who built? What are they? Who built it? Who built the building that they are commissioning?
You tell us. Tell us now. Who built them?
It's the government that we are saying it does not achieve anything in the 100 days enough.
Oh, Fubara built and commissioned in 100 days. That's wonderful.
Once he commissioned one school, he completed the school. The school, not that he started the school. The former governor was building it before he handed over to him, and he continued from where the former governor stopped. Okay. It's not part of his project. I don't know. Just 100 days enough. People are just.
Nobody asked him to celebrate it now. Nobody forced him to. He said he had something to show. So why blame the people who are complaining?
It shows something. Those people didn't see because they have chosen not to see.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. You saw them because you've chosen to see them. Well, thank you very much. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. 100 day in 6.
Okay.
Even my name is Honorable Chris O'Chris.
All right.
Even a second on that eve of the day they swear me in as the governor of the state, I will reduce the poverty. It's just a simple something. 100 days in office, a whopping of 100 days.
Did he say he was going to reduce poverty in 100 days?
I say in 100 days, if I can. Is it not only one day that Mr. President used to increase this hardship of fuel of it? I can use the speech that fuel should be sold at the rate of 100 naira.
You will just make a pronouncement and that will be it, right?
So, 100 days in office. Now, I didn't say anything. Okay. 100 days in office, it looks as if things we are eating now from 800 to 900, from 900 to 1,200.
Is that the fault of the governor?
Is it not the hardship of the thing? Is it not the increment of the thing? Is it not a part of the governor?
All right, I hope you'll be governor soon.
He promised to reduce poverty. My stomach infrastructure is government's responsibility.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Although I don't agree with this stomach infrastructure thing because it's just like the palliative thing. It's like giving a man fish instead of a net to fish. So it's nothing. Okay, we'll move on to our second story. A group under the aegis of Ihuro People's Association has petitioned the Inspector General of Police over alleged proposed Igbo Day celebration in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The factional Secretary General of Ohaneze Igbo, Okechukwu Isiguzoro, had disclosed that the decision of the faction to hold the 2023 Igbo Day in Port Harcourt was based on equity and fairness, while another faction led by one Chidi Ibe had also claimed that Ohaneze Igbo will use the Igbo Day occasion to honor both fallen and living heroes with the aim of bringing solutions to the myriad of problems facing Igbo. The Ihoro People's Association, in a petition sent to the IGP, declared that Ikwere people are not Igbos, adding that there's no Igbo-speaking part of Ikwere land as claimed by the organizers of the proposed provocative event to hold in Port Harcourt. According to the petition, jointly signed by the President General of the group, High Chief Monde Wehere, and Secretary Igwe Onyeche Waforum, the Igbo have 5 states, capitals, and numerous cities where the so-called Igbo Day can be used to honor their fallen heroes. But their choice of Port Harcourt is aimed at causing the breakdown of law and order if allowed. The petition, while insisting that all patriotic Ikwere indigenes stand in strong opposition to the event, recalled how a similar proposal to celebrate the so-called Igbo Day in Port Harcourt in 2017 was aborted through the combined effort of Ikwere people, relevant government and security agencies. The petition therefore called on the Inspector General of Police to use his good office to abort the looming chaos, as the Ikwere group had already set aside September 29 to remember Ikwere martyrs who were murdered by unruly Biafra forces during the Nigerian Civil War. Okay, talking point now. One of our correspondents, our senior correspondent for that matter, and a crime reporter is here. Of course, he will give us some insight into what's happening here. Is this a clash of two ethnic groups in Nigeria? What's actually going on here? Of course, I'm talking about Uchendu Ejioho. Welcome, Uchendu.
Please, let me just applaud you first. Among those that have pronounced this, you are the highest person that pronounced it.
So you owe me something.
No, yes. Anyway, just like you pointed out, it's a clash. Should I say a clash?
Misunderstanding.
Yes. The Ikuri people are just saying we are not part of the Igbos.
Okay.
Igbos has up to 4 states, five states within their area. And if you think you want to celebrate Igbo Day, why not choose one of the states? Go there to do it.
If I'm Igbo man and I'm living here, why do I have to go to Anambra to celebrate? Why don't I celebrate?
They are not saying. They are not saying those residing in Port Harcourt. If so many of them they have their meetings here.
Okay.
Those who reside there have their meetings.
Okay.
Those who reside there have their end of year here.
Yeah.
But they are not saying Igbos indigenous in River State. They are not saying so. But they are saying Igbos Day.
So it was all over Nigeria.
Nigeria are now coming to Port Harcourt to celebrate this on what?
So what's the risk there? What's wrong with that?
Remember the last time, 2017, when they wanted to do that kind of a thing. The risk is, let me tell you, there are some before now who are claiming that most of their abandoned property here are their own.
Okay.
What if it's a ploy to reclaim some things?
Just by a meeting you hold in a day.
It's possible when you have a crowd that you cannot control. A stampede is caused.
Okay.
We don't know why there are stampede. Why there are situations where you have crowd in an occasion, but you don't. But in most crowd you experience a stampede and all that. So these people are saying, we don't know what is their plan. Such things shouldn't hold in Port Harcourt. Let them choose one of the cities in any of these states and hold it. If there are those that are living here that choose to have their end of year, have their own celebration here, they should go ahead and do that. So of course, we don't have any. They are saying, the group are saying, there's no link, which means there's no community to say this community is Igbo in this River State.
Yeah.
So why bring in such huge occasion to be celebrated here? If you think you are experiencing insecurity in your place, people made Port Harcourt to be like this before you intend to bring.
So this group now, this Ikori group, they don't really believe these people. They feel there is an ulterior motive to them having this meeting here.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so because of so many things that has happened. Remember, there are some that will come to tell you Ikweres are Igbos, and why they have choose Port Harcourt is okay. They should choose Ogoni or Calabar to go and do it,
or Lagos.
No, I mean in River State now. In River State, it shouldn't be Port Harcourt. You understand? This in Huron are equally speaking.
People of the state.
People of the state.
Okay.
That's in Huron is a bond that tied them, meaning the language that I will speak. That is in Huron. They are brothers, which include the Port Harcourt they are talking about too. And these are the areas they say they have more abandoned property before now.
Okay.
Remember the crisis that almost during the election when Amechi made a statement.
Yes.
Amechi said he would have, in fact, if they win, that this person will apologize to Igbos for their abandoned property. He didn't say they will give you back your abandoned property.
He did not.
Remember, Wike came up to say you want to cause problem in this because I'm talking about abandoned property now. Now these people know, and these are the same area they are claiming they have more. So if you know what will be for you and you try to stop it.
These are just speculations. We are not sure.
They are not sure, but it's better you you prevent argument before fight.
Okay.
Than allowing the fight to resume before you.
Okay. So I'm wondering what they want the IGP to do here, to ask them not to hold their meetings here or to provide.
There are situations where they have planned a protest in River State. In River State, protest. Igbos want to protest in River State against federal government not giving them Biafra and all that. Remember, Rivers people has come up to say, no, police, stop them. Don't allow them hold this. And police did that. In 2017, I understand it happened. And they dispersed them, even while they were trying to get there. They didn't say they should leave Port Harcourt.
But looking at the wordings of this petition, it does sound somewhat antagonistic, because they have expressions like provocative. They say their plan is provocative, and they also said something about that they want to use that day to remember Ikore martyrs who were murdered by unruly Biafra forces during the Nigerian Civil War. They're taking matters to things that played out before instead of just addressing this very issue.
I think some of them too are thinking that some of the issues they have had in the past came from the same people that are coming now to say they are brothers. They should give them venue to have their occasion.
But we're brothers,
and then this could give them that kind of insight that yes, they still control this place.
Okay, let's wait and see. Let's have your take. That's Uche's own interpretation of what he got from the people, the petitioners there, because he interacted with them. So let's hear what you have to say about this petition to the IGP. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Commander Lutu. I'm calling you from Bayelsa.
All right, Commander.
Yes. To be sincere, I don't know. I don't really understand what is going on. Because just like what the Ikore people are saying, they have 5 states. I have not heard the Robo man leaving Delta to come and do Robo Day. And they are not even saying Igbos living in Port Harcourt. Igbos are doing this in Yenegua, but you will see it clear. Igbos living in Yenegua are marking their Igbo Day. Every time they want to cause chaos in River State, they always, to the extent they are even saying Yenegua is an Igbo people.
No, I don't think so. I'm sure they've said Yenegua is Biafra, but not Igbo. There are two things. Biafra is different from Igbo.
What is Biafra? Is Biafra not what they are claiming?
No, it's about the old eastern region. Old East. Some people say Biafra is an Ijaw word, Biafolo. I'm sure you've heard that before.
The Biafra was formed by Ijaw people, but they have adjusted and they have left it for them.
Okay, but the point...
You should only claim of your people.
All right, thank you. We're not trying to preach ethnic hate here or, rouse ethnic sentiments. But the thing is that let's face things for what they are. I've never heard anybody call Yenagoa or Bayelsa Igbo land, but I've heard them say Biafra land, just like they talk about River State. They even talk about some parts of Benue State and parts of Delta State. I've never heard anybody call those areas Igbo land, but Biafran land. So they are two different things, although these days they are becoming synonymous. But let's move on. But let's remember this. As we like to say, nobody's preaching hate here or try to stir up ethnic sentiments, as in anti-Igbo sentiments here. That's not the point, okay? Let's just face the issues for what they are and then react to them. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Ajuba.
Yeah.
Permit me to talk more now.
Oh, you're on already. That's why you called me, right?
My name is Stephen Ido.
Okay.
I think the group who want to prevent Igbo people not to mark their foreign hero in Port Harcourt, they are in the right direction. Because if River State want to hold one event, maybe want to mark one of the foreign heroes, they will not go to Aba or Imo State or Abia State to go and do it. You will do it within your own state, not that you carry it out and say you want to do it in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is a different state from those other states. I quite know that Ikore migrated from Igbo.
You know that? You're a historian?
that did not give them that.
No,
right.
the Kwere people will have a problem with you. They say they migrated from the Edo Bini Empire. Okay, not.
No. That
you can't tell the people's history more than they themselves now.
True. That is not true. They are forming. That is such of lies they are telling.
Why do you think they are lying and you're right?
Their language, their explanation.
See,
is it language issue?
No, it's not language issue. Before I used to think in the way you're thinking. Okay, thank you for your time. Before I used to think that way, and then I remember the Jews. They lost their language. They were speaking German, they were speaking different languages, but they forgot how to speak Hebrew. Hebrew had to be revived. So based on that, would you say these people are no longer Jews? They are not Germans or Italians or whatnot? So if we go by that, we'll be flawed. We will need a real historian to tell us. But I don't want to argue with the Kwere man when he tells me he's not an Igbo man. I don't want to argue with him. Okay. Hello, good afternoon to you. Okay, we missed that. Good afternoon.
Ajibo, my brother, good evening.
I hail you, my brother. You're welcome to the platform.
Thank you. I work.
We're good. Your name and location, please.
America from Chuba.
Okay, Mecca.
Ajibo, my brother. You see all this Biafra, Igbo, this are not Igbo from Igbo. My brother, see, let me not go tribal side, Northerners and Western, they use them to scatter us for here. Okay, come for Yoruba land now.
Hold on, who are us?
Huh?
Who are us that the Northerners and Westerners are scattering? Us. What do you mean by us?
Now people will create this military side. I know, when they create Southeast, we know South, what Southeast as one before. Now just come and create say this for all this one, South, use and scatter us.
Okay, see, hold on. South and Southeast, they were brought together by the same political structure called Nigeria. I mean, the players. Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Before the old Eastern region was created, there was no such structure.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for correction.
Thank you for your time.
Another thing.
Quickly.
Okay. Just 20 seconds. Rivers man, Ikore man, will come out today and say he's an Igbo. He's not Igbo man or he's not Igbo person. Another person, but he's bearing Igbo name. Amechi cannot
I bear an English name, but I'm not an Englishman.
Okay, fine. Cannot Abia Amechi or Emeka.
But I just told you now.
It can't happen.
There's a guy from my area. His name is Abiola, but he doesn't have a drop of Yoruba.
The Amechi he's talking about, his other name is Rotimi.
It's Rotimi. So will you say his Yoruba?
His other name is Rotimi. The same Amechi.
Okay.
So will Yoruba people claim to have him as their son?
Okay, let's move on. But we all are brothers. That's one thing I know. We're all related somehow. But let's take our next story. The Mbatu lecturer with the Captain Elecha Made Polytechnic, Port Harcourt, Solomon Tamnotoye, has called on the relevant authorities to prevail on the police officer at the State Criminal Investigation Department in charge of the case of alleged assault, stealing of phones, malicious damage, and attempted murder to charge the matter to court. Solomon Tamnotoye had reported a case of assault, stealing, malicious damage, and attempted murder against Victor Okere, a non-staff of the institution, Martins Oku, and Selena George Sunday, who are staff of Captain Elechi Amadi Polytechnic. The lecturer, in an interview with Today FM, claimed that the police officer the case was assigned to for final advice is making a move to kill the matter. He called on the authorities of the Nigerian police in Rivers State to intervene in the matter by charging it to court for the sake of justice and fairness.
The intense smell coming from the dump site, which I do not know if it's a government-approved center.
Okay, there's a mix-up there, so we just have to skip that. But I'll come back to you, Uche. Why? This matter has lingered for so long. What's happening here?
The same complaint, you hear the lecturer complain, is what is happening there. This matter started from Kala Police Station here in Obiapo.
What year was that?
2000 was that no, that was December 2021. he emanated from when they called them to come and share rice, a December Christmas palliative or whatever for staffs.
Yeah.
And he was not, remember, this is the same lecturer that was accused of raping a girl or that.
That was after the raping incident.
After the raping incident, it was like the lady could not prove that she was actually raped. And then before them, she went on air accusing the school of not handling the matter well, and the school punished him for sending the name of the school out. He was claiming that he was only responding to what the school, because it was the school that went on air first to say this is the why we are suspending him. He went and responded, said there was no fair hearing and investigation was not on, nothing, and they suspended him. They said, why will he go on air to do that? That he has taken the school matter outside what was supposed to be internally. So from that he was suspended. So when his friend told him that they were sharing rice, he said, at the time they called him back to come back, but they could not invite him on the day of this sharing. So he said it was his right, and he went, and not knowing that those who will be giving are those who have a proof of text message given to them. So he got there, and those sharing the rice said, did you receive any text message? He said yes. He said, show us.
And he had nothing to prove.
And he has nothing to show them. So on that process, they now accuse him of recording the whole of the incident that has been happening during the sharing and all that. So asked him to bring his phone. That was where the thing started. On the process, he couldn't get the dragging of the phone, and he was holding his laptop and all that. The phone got damaged, the laptop and all that. That I cannot prove.
That's according to him.
According to him. So he now dragged this matter to police station, accusing those, because he know those who attacked him, not even the school. Those who attacked him, that he feel we are sent by the school to do what they are doing. From Kala police station, he feel that the Kala police station was not investigating the matter the right way. So he moved the matter. He applied to state command. They minuted the matter to area command in Port Harcourt. Area command started their own again. He felt it was not okay also that the police there were being compromised because the person being affected has upper hand and all that. He went back to the CP. CP minuted it to CP unit in GRA. So from there, it was those people that did, according to him, independent investigation. And the report came out. Of course, he has is privy to that report.
The report has not been made public.
The report has not been made public in any way. So he now said, from the report, this is my matter. Charge this matter to court for the sake of justice. And those who are affected know that from what the investigation is saying, they will be in for it. So that is what he is claiming now, that those people do not want this matter to go to court. It's his matter.
Yes. How long? Do you know how long it has been now since the police came up with this report, this CP unit? Since they came up with
this CP unit finished their investigation. That was around February or so.
Okay, so it's over 6 months.
Yes, that they finished their investigation. So charge the matter. But at the point when they wanted to charge this matter, election issue and the change of commissioner of police. So this new commissioner of police, who is not abreast with the whole thing, I had minuted this case file to the OC Liga for advice. And
OC Liga is the police lawyer per se.
Yes, police lawyer.
Who advises them on
legal issue and all that. Since the owner of the matter is saying,
let's go to court.
Yeah. So that those who attacked me will come and prove, and I have a proof of the attack and all that. Let them tell the court. Because the police, I don't think there is anywhere they say, pay this boy. Is all the things you damage and all that. So he want to claim the whole of the damage in court. You understand? So, but he is saying in the office of the OC Liga, that is where he's not comfortable again. According to him, he's claiming that he has received call, how they are telling him to
let go,
to leave this matter, that they will help him to secure another job and all that, secure another phone. And
what's been asking him for that? What's been telling him that?
He said he received a call from the Osiliga, which cannot be proven by us. But I've tried to reach the Osiliga to actually know if that has happened to us. But that is where the matter is. From this matter, we will following it from the day of attack and till date. So
if we follow how it has happened over the last 2 years, one would be inclined to want to believe this lecturer. Because with the way the interest in the case and how they've been stalling, dragging,
and when I followed up that investigation from the CP unit, the commander, the woman never wanted to tolerate any kind of side. In fact, the people she directed this matter to, she gave them warning, and the way they were carrying out the investigation. In fact, at the time they wrote to the school. And school was like trying to decline, dodge, and all that. They want them. If you don't come, we will come there by ourselves to take the CCTV and all that. So I think that CP unit did their job very well. But why the Osiliga is still holding back the advice to the CP?
According to
the lecturer, is what we do not know for now, but definitely we'll hear from her to know why, if at all she is the one delaying the matter.
Is it she?
It's a she. Yeah, Osiliga is a she. If she's the one delaying the matter, or the commissioner of police, she may have advised the CP. Remember, the CP only minuted for advice, legal advice. Is it a thing that we can go to court or? Because if the lecturer is going to court, police will be party to it.
Okay.
Because police are the people that carry out the investigation.
Yeah.
It is investigation you come and tender in court. So if you don't join the police in the matter, it wouldn't go anywhere. So that's why the CP, if the Osiliga has given the advice, now the whole thing will channel to CP. Why the delay and this man need a speedy justice.
Okay.
In the whole thing.
He's still out of school, or he's still out?
Yes.
Without a salary.
Yes.
All this while.
Yeah. That particular matter is already in industrial court.
Okay.
That one is on already.
Now, with the way you've been in this business. I mean, with the police, you are friends with the police. You've been friends for a long time. Would you be surprised if this matter extended beyond this year? Would you be surprised?
I will not be surprised.
Okay. And even if it gets to 2025, you still will
even if it gets to 2025, I will not be surprised because most cases, police, especially when they are my friend, anyway, I wouldn't. But they are in a habit of romancing with a party that they think are well to do, and
even if you're guilty.
Even if you are guilty, if the other people say, please don't mind that person and take this, and police have the character of such this thing. But they are dealing with a landed person now, a lecturer to say. So I think the lecturer also will have his way. His lawyer will also advise him. If they are delaying, the court will write to them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Uchendu Ejoho, for your time on the platform. Yeah. He's had most of the microphone, so it's time for us to take your own take on this very issue. And let's see how it goes, and then we'll do a rehash of the stories we're doing, and then knock off. So the phone lines are open for you to call in to contribute. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. You see why at times the way Nigeria general, I am not talking about only the lecturer, I'm talking about Nigeria general. You see the reason why at times people take law into their hands. You see what is going on? Even it's very difficult for our guests to narrate or to talk about what is going on. You see how it is falling at because of what? See, this is the only reason why this country will remain like this. Tell me the reason why, since this lecturer has been crying, tell us if the lecturer really did what they are accusing him of. It's a setup. Maybe that's one thing with Nigeria. When you sacrifice and work for them, at the time you have to receive and enjoy the fruit of your labor. they will look for one allegation and lay on your head. Sorry for the people that use their mind to serve Nigeria. At the end, they will look for one.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Hello. 017000951 0109510 and for your messages, keep sending them in. I will be taking them shortly. The number to send them to is 0701-933-9962. Okay, let's just take you back now to the top so as to bring you the headlines of the stories we are treating so I could begin taking your messages. Rivers State residents rate Governor Simeon Fubara low on education and job creation 100 days in office. Group petitions IGP of alleged proposed Igbo Day celebration in Port Harcourt. And embattled Captain Eliche Madi Polytechnic lecturer Solomon Tamino Tony appeals to police authorities to expedite action on his case. Okay, so those are the headlines. One call and then your messages. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You're welcome to the show.
I'm back again. This is Honorable Crystal Chris.
Okay.
Let me talk about on this Igbo Day. The former governor of Rivers State told us last time, pump and plain, that he's not an Igbo man. I believe that the way we read our ABCD, is a pronunciation of Igbo. Uchendo, that is India now we choose. If somebody say Uchendo, you don't need anybody to ask whether it's Igbo. If somebody say Fashola, you know where that person is coming from. But it's quite unfortunate that most of the wives they marry from Ungwa, Abbas, Igbo. So I don't really understand this, they are not Igbo. But to me, put it for them, they are not Igbo. And nobody should address them that Ikwere is Igbo. Even the language, Ikwere is the Ikwe na Igbo language. So forget about that one. So leave it for them. As they say they are not Igbo. Uchendo is the who? Is it
Nigeria is English, but Nigeria is not English. Nigeria, the name Nigeria is English. I hope you know that.
If you people are fighting number, I say Emeka, Uchechukwu, Emeka.
No, it does not matter now. Okay, let's not argue too long on that. Thank you very much. You've said your part. But the thing is, people bear names. You know, we have people here who bear Pedro. Pedro is Italian. It's Italian for Peter. I don't know if you know that. Yes, Pedro. In the chair, I know people who bear the name Pedro. And so, but I understand your point, the point you're trying to make. My name, Prince, is not even English. It's not even indigenous. Okay. To the message portal now. Hello, Prince Ajibo. Great job, sir. I'm sending a shout out to my Ogbia sister at the studio with you. Okay. Azibato. All right. Okay, you didn't state your name. Okay. Hi, Prince. Okay. This is not from me. Okay. Sim has achieved nothing in 100 days in office. Awarding road contract in commissioning commissioning project means nothing in governance. SIM administration lacks direction, lacks clarity of purpose, focus. SIM administration lacks transparency. Everything about SIM administration is in secrecy. Rivers State people should not expect anything more than Wike's style of governance. Until now, SIM has not said or done anything about agriculture because they won't make much. Okay. Your message is long ago. This is coming from Jerry. Jerry, you're making some allegations about kickbacks and awards of contracts. Okay, I don't know about that, but thanks for your message. Go on to text now. Hi, Ajubo. Governor Sim Fubara has achieved a lot in 100 days, such as the demolition of AIT, this sarcasm, Ray Power Station, sacking of workers at Ajuru College of Education, demolition of houses in the name of ring roads, and donation of fire truck to a federal airport while the state's fire service is dead. With these points, I think the governor has done well. This coming from Mr. Lucky. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lucky. Hi, Prince. I think that those who petitioned the IG over the proposed Igbo Day celebration here are playing to the gallery. Even if they claim they have no ancestral lineage with the Igbos, are they saying that with the very high concentration of the Igbos in Rivers State, that Igbos don't have the right to mark their annual Igbo Day here? Igbo Day has been held in non-Igbo states like Lagos, Abuja, etc. But politicians from the Ikore might need the Igbo vote when vying for national political offices. In whatever action we'll take today, we should remember that even as neighbors, we must have reasons, needs to relate with each other one day. Okay, thank you. This coming from Awa. You've mentioned votes now, but the Igbos or Igbo, they vote Hausa now. They vote Yoruba. They vote anybody. It's not about whether we speak the language or we agree that we are Igbo. Politics is politics, okay? Well, thanks all the same. You're correct when you said jobs are a long-time project, but at least there should be short-term government programs for youth to build them for the long term. Don't give them money to feed. Engage them with something for the future. Thank you. My name is Proverbs. All right. Thank you, Proverbs, for your message. Okay, let's take a call. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Yes, Ito Device calling for Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Yes, those people petitioning ID to stop Igbo Day in Port Harcourt because Ikore is not Igbo. Are they serious? Which other tribe in the whole world has the 4 market days of Eke, Oria, and Nkwo? Has he asked his elders in Koreland, true elders, the names of their 4 market days?
Ikore have 4 market days, right?
Yes.
In the part of Ikore where I live, it's 5 days, not 4.
No. It's Nkwo.
I know. But in the part of Ikore where I live, it's 5 days. That's what I'm saying.
I say, ask any Ikore, they have this 4 market days. Just as no other tribe in the whole wide world on planet Earth have those market days.
People borrow now. People borrow.
No. Nobody has borrowed. Because ancestral things are not borrowed. No. You are who you are.
Okay,
ask Livingston Wuke of my trade.
But we do 7 days now. We borrowed that from the West now.
Listen, let me tell you. I'm asking you the name of Ikore man that you will ask. This thing is political. What do we stand to get from this? Are we better united or are we better divided? Livingston Wuke. Livingston Wuke of all the world for my trade. He is still alive and still living. He's a born and bred Ikore man. Can we read some of his articles of these things? People wrote to Oba of Benin to confirm that Ikore is Igbo, and the Oba in council replied and said there is no lineage. Those articles are in Livingston Wuche's write-up. Articles I have them.
I'd like to see them. But my quarrel now is if someone says, I am not Igbo or I am not Ogoni, will you force him?
No, nobody is forcing anybody.
Okay.
No, nobody should force anybody.
Okay.
But if Nigeria is one, and I am residing in Port Harcourt, and I have my people in Port Harcourt, we attend our town union meetings, and we have our end of year celebrations. Why can't we celebrate our culture?
Okay. All right.
Does that take anything for anybody?
Thank you. We need to go now. Okay. More messages. Uchendu is now a Yoruba name. I beg, Prince, I believe you know better because you sound intelligent. Please school that colleague of yours, Engineer Ebuka. Thank you, Engineer Ebuka. But if he tells me Uchendu it could be an Igbo name, according to you, or it could be an Ikore name, but that doesn't mean he's Igbo. That's the argument. I know Andoni people, okay, who bear Igbo names, who bear Ijo names, who even bear Ibibio names. Okay, if you go by their names, you might mistake them for Ibibio people or even Igbo. But they tell you, of course, you know Uche Secondus now. Would you say he's Igbo? The former PDP national chairman. Would you say he's Igbo? He's Obolo now. Okay, I'm not making any argument for anybody, but you cannot really place it based on a person's name or even tradition. These days we do 7 days a week. Where do we borrow that from? From the West. Do we mean we are Westerners now? No, we're not. We're still Africans. We're Nigerians. But leave a man. When a man tells you, I am not, just let him be. I could take up a case. I could understand in the area of, okay, let's have this meeting here in Port Harcourt. I could understand to an extent. But in the naming thing, you couldn't use that to say, and because I bear such and such a name, I must be from that ethnicity, okay? I must have that ethnicity. But let's move on. We have 2 minutes to wrap up here. Let's see how much time I've got to read your messages. Someone just telling me hi here. This is not for just hi. We talk here, not just to say hi. Okay, nothing here. Let's see. Ernest from Moji saying this is the problem always. Is this for us? He said yes. This is the problem, always taking things to another man's home. Same way they did in Lagos. Why can't they take it to Enugu? Okay, thank you. I think they have freedom to do this stuff. They are Nigerians. They can do it anywhere here. Each end economic with the truth. Okay, you say each end is being economic with the truth. Max from Chuba. Okay. They are originally from Benin and they answer Igbo names. Never heard any of them answering Obaseki or Shumele. There are lots of people when I say Benin, I think it's just it's about the Benin Empire. Of course, the Benin Empire extended across to some parts of the Niger Delta and Kogi State and even the West. So I don't know. But things happen with immigration. People lose their languages and their identities, their cultural identities to an extent. Good evening, Mr. Prince. Oh, this one is quite a missive. Evening, Mr. Prince. Evangelist Onyedika Chiamadi from Ozuzo Eche. For me, 100 days is never the absolute yardstick to measure government that will unleash good governance or all-round development strides. I asked, since 1960, how many days has gone? Your message is long, but I acknowledge it. Thank you very much. You end up with in Jesus' name. Okay, so we should leave the current leadership to Nigerians. Okay, he will fulfill. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see more messages here. 1 or 2 messages and we'll be done. This thing is acting up a bit. Okay. Good evening. This is diplomatic Niger Delta man. Prince, I don't know the reason why Southeast are so much interested in Rivers State. Are they? Prince, they will not celebrate it in this state. Prince, when all this trouble, nobody's looking for trouble by coming to celebrate. Nobody's looking for trouble. I don't agree with you there. The messages are still pouring in. Good day, Prince. Okay. It's funny when a group of people would forget their roots. Let them, Igbos, go and celebrate their day in one of their respective states. They should stop causing problems. Do they not have origin? Okay, Marv is saying that's not a problem. I don't think coming to celebrate here is a problem or should be a problem. Okay. I want to take 2 more messages before I wrap up. The message I see pouring in. Good day, sir. I'm a listener of your station. I heard from your presenter this afternoon at about 2 p.m. that your station lost some electronic equipment due to lightning. Okay, you're advertising your services here. Huh? Okay, too bad. Good evening, Prince. We didn't lose anything today. Good evening, Prince. Do you see any of Hausa person bear Igbo name, but Ikore person bear Igbo name? What is there between Ikore and Igbo? And not okay. A Chima from Malacca here. You're saying they are one and the same people. Okay. Fine, you're saying that and they're saying no. Okay. And Khan is saying, Prince, you have allowed Uchendu, your colleague, to express hate speech. When you deny your identity, you deny yourself. Is that hate speech? Does that amount to hate speech? Come on now, stop gaslighting us, Kano. You say when you deny your identity, you deny yourself. What's Uchendu? And what does it mean? What does Prince mean? I'm from Okrika, but that word is not Okrika. So does that mean I'm English? If you want to go by the naming thing. Prince, good evening. Your name is Prince because you speak English. Igbo man name over their language. Ikore man bear Igbo name because they speak Igbo. Okay, I speak, outside of English, I speak Okrika as well. Okay, I'm not an Englishman. All right. Okay, I think I will not be able to take any more calls. Time for me to leave. My name is Prince Ajubo and I'm from Nigeria. Thank you for doing this with me. Tomorrow is another day. I believe I will be here again. Up next is Waiting They Happen with Mazi Ikego. Remain on the dial. Bye-bye.
Everybody,
join Jama Jantis, talk mathematics.
We did about our continent. So,
Oyibo say the bonus,
we go use takes
talk mathematics. So follow Jama Jantis.
So ya carry
situation in this nation, disposition, our condition, unexplainable pain. In our hearts, not to mention brothers killing brothers, full of patience, salvation. Resolutions are made, but always made with lack of vision. Imperfection is the order as we keep seeking solutions. Only God can solve this mathematical equation.
Thanks for your contribution. Now, any more questions?
All times, greet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome to Japan.
What did happen?
They say, well,
this one will be like bicycle.
Waiting they happen. Now for today 95.1 FM, 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, bomb quem. Now here you go here, waiting they happen for Niger and Obodo the world. Now that time where we they bring you Ogbonga to them, where go shock you. You go wonder say a person do like this. Now so we they bring them can't give you acid the hot.
Now where would they find way to sweep this country? Don't run. Because their blood in the chopper. They say this one. No worry. When time I reach, I'll say I want to take them. Let us see where they go.
Homeland is homeland.
Me, I go punket for them. Now me go be get man at that time for airport.
Waiting they happen. Make you know Miss Mazi Ike God Ike Machuku and MC Kuro for waiting they happen. You go enjoy yourself. No forget to say woman they chop our recharge card woto. I don't tell you say this place na education center. As you sit down here with us from Monday to Friday, you go enjoy waiting they happen. Waiting they happen. Make you know miss them at all.
All right, how are they, my people? Yes, my name is Countryman. Welcome to another wonderful time on radio. This one, I think that they call waiting they happen. Mazi, Nigeria don't happen to them. In fact, I say make a call them. They can tell us how Nigeria take happen to them. So Mazi, anywhere where you did, pick your call right now. Nigeria happen to Mazi today. So in the praise, say make Nigeria not happen to anybody where they listen to this program. But Mazi go tell us how Nigeria take happen to them. Sukuro. Mazi the verse say Nigeria happened to run today. As rainfall, you know, say the rainfall where jigbiti everywhere.
The rain choke.
So as Mazi they come, now so what people they call flash flood, just hold on one side. In moto, don't get don't jabra to inside flood there. And Mazi no fit come work today. So now so Nigeria take happen to Mazi. And now waiting in they always talk every day. I just say in phone no fall inside water. This one when they pick call. All right, okay. Now welcome once again. This one now waiting they happen. Where would they talk about everything we concern River State, everything we concern Nigeria, everything we concern Africa, everything we concern the world. My name is Countryman, and if you hear the best way there for background,
na Sekuro. I think where this is native like this. Be like say Nigeria never happened to you.
Okay, so country people, how far on are they now? Waiting they happen, now they enjoy now. We don't come for radio again. I can always say my name is Sekuro. They call me the king of weddings. Anywhere we wedding that happen for the city, outside the city, if you look very well, you go say I'm Sekuro. We did that. They always talk this thing, say Pekin. We then carry for back, need no say the journey far. We don't come radio, we won't give on all the top story and waiting they sell, waiting they happen. And I know how they do this thing now. We don't come not to go remain. Yeah, and I know how the weather be everywhere choke, everywhere just choke waiting no good. But we are here, we are here.
If flood happened to you, if Nigeria happened to you, make it just call us, tell us. Yes, Mazi Alpha. Mazi. Alpha.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Thank God.
You are still alive. Flood carry you?
No, I did. You know, some of this electronic bottle. You don't need water. The thing just touched me small here. Oh God. I'm disappointed again.
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
Now which side where the flood carry you?
Flood is there for everywhere. I'm from this thing they come from Aba Road. I first jam one there after share gate. I manage them till I call reach that room. Sorry, can I for this place here now? Thank you, baby. I cannot do this thing again because one way. I said, let me see if I can try one way because I have to break the law. The country has happened to me. Almost in a country that the government is taking care of the people, collecting tax and using it to fish. Look at this road. Look at the Mpolu here. There is a water. There is a small water river at the Rumokoro market here. The channel drainage down there. It is from this community suffering, and they are not talking.
How the water reach? The water reach your knee or it reach your which side will it reach your waist?
You know I'm tall now. You reach me for laps here.
Yeah.
This is bad. But this idea is not good for a state, a liver state. Only because you are liver state.
And I made a call at river state now. So anytime we small reform now, river supposed to enter everywhere.
I cannot go no money. Make this thing, make Nigeria not happen to you. The rain is still strong. I'm waiting for my mechanic to come and help me start motor. Let me go back to home. I cannot go front. I cannot come back.
Wait, you there inside the water?
I'm messed up here now. You know, the rain is still drop me. I'm not shop on mother. They're professional shop here. I'm messed up here. This country has messed me up. This country, I cannot get the time that I was born in Cambodia. I cannot tell my mother not to bring me back to Nigeria. Cambodia. All right, I'm going to know my brother. Myself here.
All right, Mazi. Sorry, Bele. I say it.
Sorry.
Once, Nigeria they happen to some people, but me, I dey pray say make Nigeria not happen to me at all, because it makes sense. All right. We'll get plenty stories, but we'll just hit them one after the other. Yes, according to one report for Nigerian Tribune, they don't talk, say, according to Mazingo, say, palpable. You get as in they use call this English. Say, tension there for one Nasarawa community, for Chikun local government area, for inside Kaduna State. Now, what's happen? One Islamic cleric, where they call Abubakar Sani, and slaughter dog meat. You know, say if you go one place, that place where they do happy hour for that side. I know I call the place. You know that side. That way. If you reach there, dog meat na normal thing. You understand? You get joint where we say you go dog meat just stew everywhere.
Just
then
fresh.
Pan wine come follow. You understand? Then when you carry small boy, come add the thing. You know small boy now.
What's that? What's small boy?
Don't pretend like say you don't know what I talk.
No, I don't get it. So that's what I'm asking. What's small boy?
Stop that nonsense. When you get dog meat, you get pan wine. You can't carry small boy at the thing. I don't want to call the brand name. You know what I talk.
Okay.
So, say for this community, that Abubakar can slaughter dog meat to celebrate. Say, in wife done born, my brother. According to the report, they say as the news go round for the community, 9 youth converse. Youth vessel enter in house, scatter everywhere. Scatter everywhere. Before you know, security people come to come bail the situation. If not, then for don't finish the man. It be like say dog, then forbid dog for that community.
Well, the thing is that when I read the whole, when I see the story, the thing get as it be, because I don't go just know why, because of dog. Just dog, we be say people they chop normally, although some people they are against eating dog, because you remember
like they chop dog. Where should they keep mouth? Blood of Jesus.
You don't eat dog. Okay,
English,
okay. So I remember that time when Hilda Bassi and this boy, one I think Iri or something, Olua.
Hilda Bassi, that's their side now. You understand now?
And I know how people criticize her, but the truth be say, this thing no go reach for somebody to come and say one take them as violence, because you don't already destroy some kind of things for the man house. Although some people they talk, I know they sure about them, say the thing they against, let's say Quran, they speak against them. But although the man say there's no place in the Quran where it talks say me they no eat dogs.
So why the youth then come the verse if not be forbidden thing for their community?
Now be the big questions. I don't even know, because now people they listen to us. If you be Muslim, he call us, tell us whether the thing they against the the Muslim laws or something like that. Although the man say nowhere when Siam say the thing they against their law. So, but for that one, I don't know why youth, this is our Nigerian youth. Sometimes it's good mood they channel our energy to something meaningful or something stronger. Politicians don't they do things, they cause problem, do this. No time when Nigerian youth don't come do all kind of thing. Now just small dog. When the man say okay, make use and celebrate, make use and celebrate in Peking when just come this world. You understand? Maybe you don't know whether that Peking will come like dog. You understand? Making use dog celebrate. Nah, boy, see Nigeria you don't run.
But why if he say the man no use ram, he no use any other animal, he no use goat, now dog we go use. Maybe because for the youth then to the verse, if something you get waiting day there where they never tell us.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the man, you know the truth. The truth be said, that man now, that thing no be in first time when they chop, when they flex dog. Maybe man in family normally they flex dog. Boy, this thing never cast.
Never cast.
But now this one where people crowd don't they involved, so people come the house
to come
celebrate with them. Maybe he don't hide kid that dog, but some people and they take test the soup or the stew.
Can't take nothing.
Can't take nothing that dog with if they never chop her before. These are some of the questions we will need today. But the truth we say, I feel say our youth supposed channel our energy to order more. We get plenty pressing issues for this country.
Brother, Nigeria problem need to finish.
Where we supposed
one
to
of them, I don't way Mazi just tell us now. You know, say a few days back we've been on the talk, say, you know, even them have been non talk say we'll get flood.
Yes.
Or River State like that, something of that nature. So me I mean the fee say all the government to authorities so that so we don't clear the rain.
And nothing much don't really happen.
My brother.
The most painful part be say that East West Road, the way it been there, where flood been ravaged the place, where it scatter like that. If you go till now, anytime the travel go by us, I go see when you don't reach that place, they will close window, say dust won't kill us for them. Because the road they very bad. And I know this, I think this is not like the second time where different committees they come River State, they don't come even to tell you how funny the thing be. Rivers elder self don't even go meet president. And the tell president say one of the thing our president needs to look out for is to fix the East West Road. As in the thing now don't they like say the normal, like say now one kind most difficult thing to do. And Senate committee be don't come here.
Exactly.
So I feel say the truth be say Nigerian youth we need to channel our energy to something with more meaningful, so that we no go they talk about now this thing where Oyibo man they call these are trivial issues.
Yeah, don't do.
Exactly.
All right, now another one waiting for our table here. You know, say Obasanjo, former president.
Yes.
Don't come under fire. Say why in go tell traditional rulers they then stand up. So now in can they explain
in details
without evidence.
Don't
they explain?
Go explain tire
without evidence.
Explain tire.
Now Obasanjo can tell one newspaper say the reason why him been tell those traditional rulers make them stand up now because then display within him called utter disrespect for Governor Makinde. You know, so now Governor Makinde of Oyo State now invite them. Where them made them in the flag of internal road. I say don't learn them from our former government. Internal road, flag of
and all that.
See what thing Obasanjo talk. He say when I reach the event with the governor, the former president say for South Africa we go attend burial of a politician Mangosuthu. We die on the 9th of September, the age of 95. Say as they reach, every person we did the venue, all of them stand up. But here, say the they call them monarch. All of them sit down. Say in con they surprise. So in confi say na breach of protocol. And say they don't disrespect the governor. So, he can't go further and say, when he can't reach the turn of the governor to talk, say, as the governor stand, every other person for the venue, including him, he means stand up, as protocol demands, and to respect the governor. You know, say, even if he been done be past this, past that, the person will sit down for sit. Not be saying that the person they respect to, now the office.
Now the office, okay.
You understand? So, once the governor wants stand up to go talk, all of them must stand up. Say again, say the traditional rulers, they no agree stand up, then still sit down. So you can ask the people like where they are around, say, na so they do for your state. Say, then come tell and say the Oba them been done already, they display disrespect for their governor. So you can wonder where they get that kind of character from. Man can decide to speak to them. Explanation without evidence.
But I won't call you Maz. Countryman, see the scene from that video we will watch of Obasanjo, it looked like say he was speaking directly to the Obas them. Say made them stand up. Say I think into saying be one time president. As he did for the video, saying be one time president, and I think he talk some other things because the thing looked like say he was speaking directly to them, made them stand up. You understand? Not be like say not to the governor. You understand? From the way me I look at. But the truth be say the major problem be say say Nigeria one problem we get our kings and don't they like civil servants. You understand? Our kings, our monarchs, them most of them look like civil servants because you know why? Then now government they pay them now. So they like say then they accountable to government. You understand? For president, because whether you like it or not, every stool, every king stool, they very important. Now still the same country, we don't see video we been trend when Obasanjo been go meet the Olu of Warri.
That's when they installed the man.
Yeah, when they installed the guy. And a very young guy. And he knew down.
In fact, if you check the age self, you like say Obasanjo are like double plus of the guy age.
It's supposed to be like triple.
No retreat. I think OBJ go down.
Okay, we just say double.
They pursue 90.
Yeah, 90.
I think that guy na around 40 something. So now like double.
And he knew down. He knew down for that guy. So people now don't they bring out all those kind of talks. One, the truth be say, and it gets some kind of things we don't happen. Now, even there was a time when Obafemi Awolowo been go one particular conference those days, and everybody stand up for him. You get one particular king going to stand up for him too. You understand? And the thing cause some kind of issues.
Who go become this one? Who go become the court? Something where we say na offer when maybe the person we don't dey there don't old, maybe can't die. The person we supposed to go, then go do offer. You know, na traditional something.
Based on the gods.
The gods go can't choose.
Yeah.
You know who we want to serve them. But these days now, you go here, this one they court, then get 2 faction, 3 faction. Court go come appeal court.
Do they get 2 kings? A parallel king.
They get 2 kings now. So why confuse say politicians go respect them? Now because they themselves
they never respect themselves.
Then two carry hand put inside if some of them did this party, some of them did this party. But it's not supposed to be so.
Not supposed to be
those
so.
Days, if traditional ruler dey for village now, talk say this door make nobody open am. They no born you go open that door. You gonna know what thing will happen to you.
Try.
In those days, but now, for where?
If this one say make him go open them,
another one go close.
Another faction, and that faction they politically related. And that faction with the politically related, if not there are people waiting for power, they're not going to even open the door, they go scatter the door.
Now, check some of the insecurity then where they happen for some community. Some traditional ruler hand they inside. In those days, na traditional ruler and then they pursue bad boys.
Not true.
They go just give one order. They go talk put for ground. They know how they do their this thing. Like bait, talk everything. Go do anyhow for community now. Anything where them talk will happen to that person.
Not true.
The gods now don't even run. Go one side. Go they wait.
But the gods now, they don't use money. I don't know whether they don't use money cover the gods eye. Because the truth, that thing will happen. That thing will happen for which
for
state?
your state.
Or your state, yes. The truth be say that particular way of our former president to tell the traditional, because when I watch it, he say, we say, may them stand up.
Oh.
The thing, to be very honest with you, the thing looks somehow. And I watched the third man. If you watch that video, there was the third ruler. They are not knowing name. The man no even get joy for his face when they stand up for that kind of thing. So it just did somehow for you to just tell our traditional rulers to stand up, because these people are people who respect so much. But like they talk, most of the politics don't enter the thing. Some of them don't even get right to even say anything again. You know, funny enough, some traditional rulers, you get one video where I watch, I don't want to talk the governor. As the traditional rulers, they use two hands, they shake.
Oh.
They shake politicians.
Na fight na fight they fight for palliative. Palliative na
one palliative as cost.
Palliative na palliative and they fight so.
Chai.
Na palliative. We don't want to call the party name, but party chairman don't beat one commissioner because of palliative. You know, we don't talk about this palliative thing, and this one happened for Ondo State. You know, when we talk about this palliative thing,
so that's party chairman and commissioner. Now the fight because of palliative, and the commissioner and a woman. Chai.
The party chairman
will you call that domestic violence?
Anything we want call it. See the way the guy even carry the chair. The guy the chair. That guy goes, I have boss person head.
Or will you call that domestic palliative violence? No, but not true. Palliative is about domestic palliative violence. Yeah. But the thing, that thing. Give us the story, Sha. Give us the full story first. Well, more get the details. Because the whole thing, the thing, they somehow.
You know, MC Koro, we don't talk about this palliative thing. Say. This palliative thing, number one, it a cause problem. How you
but
imagine?
Wait, sorry to cut you. As palliative help us?
That answer the question.
No, the thing I never know whether palliatives don't help anybody for this country.
Mercy, MC Koro. When COVID come, where they say they give palliative, you've been then give you.
Man. I think I want Congo of Gary and give my family house.
Okay. The whole family.
The whole family.
Now, you remember say, with yam. Remember say that time too, they may go hide palliative inside the container. Where people come later go they open. When they come discover say palliative they inside container. Boys come enter, scatter everywhere. In fact, you get one video who will see. Where even security agents come they even say, Mona calm down. Now na food. Oh yeah, make everybody line up. People come line up, come they carry, they come out like that. This one na things where them buy, say they go give people
the poor. The common citizens.
Some kind this thing say I mean they even hear say some local government chairman and all those kind of people there. You go their house, you go see palliative food everywhere. You remember for Lagos?
Some people say they release palliative as souvenirs for their birthdays.
For birthday. You remember too for Lagos, where over house now, where boys enter there and come they see palliative.
What about the one for Bayelsa?
Okay, the way
they say it don't spoil.
Don't spoil. Say now make them no go fit give their people make them chop. Make you no poison them.
Chai. People bad. People bad.
So as you ask. Who palliative don't help? And okay, more just put on rice and beans. Don't be saying one bag. Like you say, they give one Congo of rice.
Congo now. One Congo of
and
gari. One yam.
That's
then they come give us one small like I don't want to call the name. All this pasta them.
Okay.
Come give us like
those long distance.
No. Then give those long one. Then those short ones. Then give like 6 or 7.
How many times wanna eat that thing?
That thing even reach 1 week.
Which one be 1 week?
You know, that's the food stuff.
How many on a day for house?
That time we did like 4. So not too plenty like that. But the thing, what about families where they like 8 or 9?
So me I can't ask again to say this palliative thing. It good say me then they carry and they give politicians to share.
But not be one of the major reasons we labor to the fight. Say then this palliative wahala say they don't like the thing. Say immediately the thing don't reach governor's hand. Then they reach the common man. Most times they go there. It could be all about politics. Which time they want share River State own? Since we then form committee, and never waiting happen now. We know they hear again. No? They don't share and finish. They are still processing now.
I mean, if you don't receive your own, make it tell us so that we go know.
But the thing they very funny say politicians and our leaders go they fight.
Then they fight now.
Our leaders,
because of rice and beans.
A party chairman
and commissioner.
A party chairman supposed look that man as a leader we then feel learn from. Then a serving commissioner. I feel say the governor of the state need to even call them to order. Although when I see
governor just come back now.
The governor shall just come back. Although when I see the woman they like say she gets some kind of bruises.
Now the chair now the guy bossing head, boss her head. You don't see how the guy lift the chair.
So if these people no be hungry people
for where now?
Because this one a party chairman. Party chairman is doing well normally.
I need to collect contract now.
Even what chairman say they collect. Then talk less about party chairman for as big as Ondo State. Now there I stay now. I stay Akure now. For as big as Ondo State, if a party chairman, me say they collect where. Then a serving commissioner.
Bam.
When they go they fight, then talk less about the common man with the streets. We never chop food.
And
so now, although waiting happened that time no good. When those people for asking for Ibadan, when they see moto they pass, they say na palliative then go launch Russian.
But
that one be very
now
bad.
The problem be that you see the problem now where the thing don't lead to because say people been done they hide rice and beans where they supposed to give poor people. So any rice and beans now people see na palliative.
The thing they turn to palliative.
So for their mind now, say anything any rice and beans where they see for truck, for motor, we plenty bags. Because say for Nigeria they don't already they hide rice and beans before. They come be say this one to the one go hide them. They could collect them for road. They don't know say na way bill.
Chai.
So now the person will get that goose now who go pay them? You see waiting bad character they cost.
So but if our leaders then feel they fight for palliative, talk less about the commoners. So if you see commoners they fight for palliative, no shock, no surprise.
I'm secure if you see the way some people they fall on top themselves when they share this thing.
People they will die.
Some people they fall.
You know why some people they fight like that?
Wound.
When they think, remember say for house empty. They all feel say you see this place. We will die. We could not die.
Government no even know say na clear indication say hunger day. I can't they ask if people they rush food like we see one video now where Mazibe show us way for north side somebody they eat for plate. As soon as the person remains small, just waka come out. So the children with food there then well, it be like say those children really like 1,000.
But
so then rush the plate.
Somebody will tell me this thing before I watch this video, get me to somebody tell me say for not. I don't know whether now true. Say if you just eat drop like you never just maybe you just drop the plate small. You don't feel say you don't eat the food finish. So anybody feel take out. But if you say na hunger if you do review result to that kind of
thing. Na hunger they cause those things. Na hunger. If I know say you get some children who say no matter how they eat, they will still do long throats. But if you feed your children well, you then reach your neighbor house.
They don't get time.
They don't get time. Although some children get long throat,
some children don't get time.
But some children,
no some matter children whether they don't eat, they must still eat. In fact, that neighbor food, they even like.
But you get some children, no matter what it is, they eat well for their house. So if people they rush food like that, if you don't reach level where we say people go see rice will belong to another person, they will go rush am because they feel in a palliative way government one hide or some politicians one hide. That one have to tell you the level of hunger. I mean, they talk with one doctor today. Doctor,
a medical doctor,
say when he finish like the way people they call him, some people will call him for medical this in the one concern. Some people, you know what did they call him for? Say doc, even when I 1K, they can send them made and chop. Now in content we say Max, say people they hungry. I say doc, I take no. Now in content explain to me. So if people they hungry, people don't even get food to eat. You won't tell me now say government don't do well as in pass government, because why it be say for country one basic thing which at least suppose Sarah na food. Even if you say oh people no get motor to drive, they know that one no be issue, but make belle first full. If people come they rush rice like that, rice will belong to another person, then see am for road and go rush am. Wahala dey.
Well, the thing they very, very painful. But countryman, I get one question I would like to ask you. That man now, you just say they're supposed to arrest the man or something because the man will beat up the commissioner.
They're supposed to arrest him now. Why you go they beat woman? Why go they carry chair? Like saying I mate you one fight.
Now the question.
Why they go arrest her? Why you go they beat woman? Eh? If you check for the video, now they carry the chair now. The woman they even defend herself.
You no get joy, no.
Now they carry chair. You want kill the woman because of palliative. Eh? A party chairman where they collect.
Akuku, this will happen for Akuku. But anyways, the whole thing, everywhere choke because we always talk. Anytime we come this station, we always tell people say, do the right thing. Make it be say the right thing. That be the most important thing what they do, because you know go just day nice say you go just day they go fight for palliative, they go do this or they go steal another person thing where be say they feel saying a palliative, why not be palliative? We always advise say make the right thing. They don't. We don't say
go break person shop. Palliative inside.
They say because of hunger.
Boss we carry person rice.
You see boss we carry am.
Palliative. I beg, man, I leave people business so no be those people cause the problem. All right, we go open phone line so that you go talk. How you take the pinch you. If for where you day Nigeria happen to you, I beg tell us as it happened to Mazi today. Mazi don't call us. Explaining on 0817000951. If it call 081095100951. Mazi they give women recharge card. When you come tomorrow, I'm go give her. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Doc.
I'm Sikoro.
Yeah, Doc.
Doc, where you go since now?
This is not Doc. This is diplomatic Niger Delta man.
They sound like Doc.
Come like that, Doc. Yaga.
Sorry to my man. Let me take her. That is the control of ourselves. Let me go to Obasanjo. Obasanjo did wrong. That's why that our traditional rulers have sold their rights. Let him go apologize to them. He want to wise the talk. I watched the video. What a shame. Let me go to APC chairman. You don't want to mention the name. It's APC chairman and the commissioner.
I don't call party.
Now me talk. I watch the video. Now APC chairman and the commissioner. Now them fight. Carry kitchen chair. Like the woman. What a shame. What a shame. See how they disgrace themselves. We told them that we don't need palliative. Look at the result of the palliative. They teach our prayer and they want. Carry this palliative money work for the refinery. They don't want to work the refinery. As they carry our food, they go to the pocket the money. They teach our prayer and they want. Whatever is.
They say soon our refinery go up.
You shall reap. I don't want to talk too much. Let me rest my case here. Thank you.
Okay. Diplomatic Niger Delta man. We say you, but just calm down, eh?
Calm down,
Just cool down.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yaga. Good evening.
Countryman, good evening.
I greet you, sir.
My name is Anu Paranko.
Anu Paranko.
What's the meaning of that? Your name? What's that?
Meat way strong.
Shook mouth.
You see, me, I'm a Christian. I know in the Bible, nowhere where they say dog is forbidden. But in my community, Koko Kingdom, where I come from, don't allow dog. That one is tradition. Everybody know that one.
Like for people, they need a chop dog.
No, if he hide, cook him outside, popular carry come, but say he carry him enter town, come cook him or chop. No, he need even step in for the town.
If you do, what's going to happen, Abe?
Well, that one na tradition.
Hello?
Don't go. I won't ask and say, is it for Popo chop dog?
Hello?
You got to wake up hungry, you catch you go find dog, bros.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. What's your name?
This is Naikio.
Okay, where do you call us from? Where do you call us from?
Anyone, no?
Okay, they call from Obibo.
Okay, I shook mouth now.
Okay, the one where I want to put mouth now, that palliative, that chairman, because I watched him yesterday actually. When I actually not give the real story. That's why I just want to tell now how this thing happened. Now the woman, the woman come with police and her two sons to come arrest the man, the chairman. So the chairman even do video. Now them they attack the man first before the man retaliate. So not because the man just defeat the woman or something like that. Now self-defense. The man actually they retaliate the attack with them. They give him that yesterday for a house. So not because the man just they beat the woman or something like that. The woman first hit the man. One even use a sharp object.
So why did they fight because of palliative?
The woman come to carry the palliative. They entrust the palliative to the chairman. So the palliative dey the chairman house. So the woman now based on say she be politician also. She won't come carry the palliative from the chairman. So as the chairman, I don't want to call the party names. Also, just like when I don't call the party.
But you support same that they carry palliative, they give party people, government people.
The party chairman, yes. They know that they entrust the palliative to the
No,
chairman.
I say you support same that they carry palliative, they give politicians to share.
No, I not support that one, but now based on how when I talk the story, you understand? When I talk the story like say that the man just go they beat the woman. No, not the story happened. That the woman carry her son and
we not see that one, no.
The truth be say if
I not see the full story. I not see the show and for TV yesterday.
The truth.
I write TV yesterday.
Bros, if the truth, if the right thing they done, she will not go to fight like this.
No, you know that's my point.
No, I get your point. But if the right thing they done, we no go hear the message. You no go bust out rich like this now.
All of us know how the country is now. The real sense of it, not the chairman or even the woman supposed to hold the palliative. But now based on how the story be, they tell now how the thing be. All
right, no
I know there is a thought of any of them actually, but now how the thing be.
Okay, no problem.
Now their party they go settle themselves at the end of the day.
No one. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, brother. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, that's my name. They call it from Port Harcourt.
Good day.
Which type of Port Harcourt they call us from?
As far as they call you from Mobia Posha, but you know, normally call it Port Harcourt, all of them.
Okay.
See, brother, you see the thing what Basanjo do, I mean, I like him more because. As I am now, if I see my master, at least I go greet him like say he's the one feeding me or he's the one paying my bills, you understand? So those traditional leaders, as we used to call them, they are under government. All of them are state government. The most social is they normally support those politicians in terms of imposing corrupt leaders. They are the ones doing it. I really love it so much. Because all the states will be even doing that. Whenever they come in, all the traditional leaders, whether you are original or fake or anyone, you will stand up and greet them because they are playing their city. This country is normal thing to all the traditional leaders in this country. It's not bad. They should continue respecting their masters, their positions. What is it?
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. What's your name?
I'm still calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Okay. I put mass for the matter.
One want you command consign this palliative.
What's happened? Try. Sorry, network. No verse.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
It's my name.
Okay, where do you call us from?
I'm calling you from Port Harcourt.
Okay, so what do you want to talk?
I want to talk about Obasanjo.
Okay.
We command our leaders to get up Yoruba land. Which is Obasanjo know the protocol of the land, no matter whether the former president or not. And he get luck, say there are some Obas we don't come out, we don't lay, we don't day for on top of the if then they among those places, we must smell himself, we must smell better. You know, Obasanjo himself no. He just use the category of the Oba that is on ground. That time that if not, he know what he can the consequence of what he do for him to do that one.
His wife don't apologize, so.
You know, nothing when he apologize.
No, his wife don't apologize.
His wife, he husband. If you see the way of Obasanjo, harass Oba of the land, Oba of Yoruba land, and I will not blame him. Just like some people talk, they don't lobby themselves. Young politicians. That's why they harass. They receive that kind of embarrassment. You see, now waiting then the word too. Now they achieve inside their handwork too. Waiting then so now they reach so. Mean about them. So about palliative side there, when before they begin the distribute palliative, I think our Nigerian government say the government of the people and by the people and for the people. Is it not so?
Normally.
That time, because sometimes on our government we not speak hate speech. Say then they hear our voice for radio, then they hear us. Abi? That means that time then they hear say we don't need palliative. Use this borrowing money, go and complete refinery. Let me stop to the buy for 600 naira. We know they talk then you ignore like say they don't know the people where they say the government of the people. And the people now they talk say this is what you want, this is not what you don't want. Then do the thing by force. I will pray make that thing happen by governor to vice or by governor to chairman. Let them break their head. So that the information
no, let them not break anybody's head.
And I want to hear they break that.
No, let them not break anybody's head. No, not talk like that. They're not going to break anybody's head. Hello.
Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, good evening. No be Mazi and I'm Sikora and Countryman. I'm there.
I'm Sikuru and Countryman.
Yeah, good evening. What's your name, I beg?
My name remains Stephen Ido.
Okay, where do you call us from?
I call you from Port Harcourt.
Okay, so put my out for the matter.
This matter today, the one where I want to choke my put. Now the palliative.
Okay.
The one where Nigeria don't happen to Sikuru.
No, Mazi.
But sorry, you don't collect palliative before?
Wait, I get time for palliative.
So if they give you palliative now, you go reject them?
It go even reach me. I go the front line, everything not go reach me. When Ukraine and these people they fight.
Russia.
Russia they fight. They never share palliative. That's why Nigeria here, if they war not they happen now, they will come to share palliative.
Well, some people they collect though.
Check out that country now, refugees then they don't turn out to the refugees now. All of the collect palliative. My brother, you see what they tell you about, person will get up do flyover. Never consider say flood will take over the road to do flyover. Mazi, in that same now say waiting people to pass through for Port Harcourt. Flood, only rain drop, they food some people, street, some community, some compound, they damage things. And the present governor, no they do anything about that. They need to feed one channel something. There's no channel water to so creek like this, no good. Yeah? So now may I go back to the palliative issue. Brother, this palliative of the thing, I not know the national way behind this palliative. where them share. I know know how they want to share away with these people who they in need of it. I know why our government where they put things where they necessary in place for our people and to share one cup of rice and then drink. How many days they want it? How many days? If I be in a position to collect it, yeah, I get 5 kids. How many days me and my children, my wife could take it, that palliative here? For how long they will continue to share it? Is it that they will share it only once and the other after you eat it and you go hungry? Think government, let them think further. Thank you.
Sure, thank you very much. Why did I talk, it touch me?
Hello?
Yaga.
Good evening.
Good evening. And to call on Chris.
Chris, Commissioner of Radio.
Why you guys announcing a man who go there for radio today? No palliative for cards. Call from them.
Honorable, please, off that mic. Off that your mic.
Nah, true, no woman don't call me.
Make I tell you thing. If it is palliative of the thing, the one way you steer before, you know me, I'm the spirit man. Around 12 o'clock, now when I come back for like 9 I stay in the one way in the steer. 1 o'clock, 1 in the midnight, now they do system. The one way in the system, 2 cups of rice. As me and they here now, I get 1 bag of rice for my own house. If you know they are the contribution of the thing. At the end, I get 1 bag of rice. If you tell me that 1 bag of rice, they think I'm the problem. Before I go prepare 1 pot of soup, you know how much? That is to give us the right to the problem. We beg the Nigerian government, not give people palliative, use that money. Even if you look for 2 filling stations within the area, how much? Give them this 1 billion, people go come for this station, they buy fuel. Bring 1 person like us, 1 army, or 1 man, when they hear that, the man for every day. If you come, you know, go buy again, 3 at times, 100 naira, with that house. For this 2 filling stations, you pay for you that station, the other time you do. You go people, you pay 2 filling stations. You go here, you say you will buy palliative, you will give people. So here you will see the palliative. Now, party chairman and the woman chairman, they fight. Somebody in the statement, in the one that explains to you with the journalist how the thing that happened, so that they need a nice fine trouble. If the lady find the man, so they carry it and hit him. If you hit my mother, that's the same thing to my mother, now he find the trouble. Okay, see, I've been explained, in the same so that the thing no go make it like uncle. No, if the man find trouble, now woman. So if the woman find you trouble, you begin to hit them. Direct here, you hit them. Now in the tell you, now when the journalist do, now no see the way where the thing happen, they add the other one for television. This one where we not see, go to the one. See how Nigeria, because they want to defend in party. Now they come to the way we say. These people are this one, the money, they go enter people's house, so this one, palliative. Where they see that they don't increase them from 800 to 1,200. We are saying they don't do anything. Palliative, return that money, return that palliative, you know, go see 1 naira. I don't like them. Okay. I don't know why they know they hear something.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. Off your radio, I beg.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Hello.
Okay. What's be your name?
I'm Zikara.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. I'm from Ava.
Okay,
what's be your name?
Mommy from Ava.
Mommy? All right. Talk to us.
You go need recharge card. Call your last phone number. Call your last phone number.
9397.
9397. Sure, you get our message.
I don't hear this topic channel. I don't follow.
Okay, no wahala. After I drop your call, call her.
Okay. I beg, right. This is traditional people. We all are the stuff. Now, don't tell the law. Now, don't tell them. Formally. We get the time when my papa they left for politics, for SDL, FTC. What's the way they call them that time? You get the place where I follow my papa come. That's the goal. That time, I have to assembly the way it is. So we reach there with one governor. I know the mention the name. They go traditional ruler house. When they reach there, the traditional man their house, in the chair, down there. When governor come, he come them to remove in cap. In cap, that governor remove in cap, come them down. He carry that pan, or that hand pan, knock him for back, knock him 3 times, let him. Now the time where traditional rulers, like that time, like they get this honor over the talk. But this politics will come now. What you know, the column 99 activity. They not get respect again. They don't sell out of them fees. They not get at all. Every one of them belongs to 1 or 2 parties as you see them so. Like make anyone way enter, he just use them the wash rapper. They not get through to know them for their mouth taking. This trouble where they cause for villages, go there, you go see. The traditional rulers, let them be the number 1. They get their own group. If you don't follow them, you're in trouble. So insist them, make them do them like that, make them sabi where they come from. Like you see where I want to talk, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. We could call the number so that you go send your message. Sharp. 0701 9339 962. 0701 9339 962.
Okay, MC Kuro. Obasanjo still get wife. Waiting be her name. Which time him marry him and him been there with Stella. My name not Macho. So your problem now to send us message for radio about Obasanjo wife. Which kind of problem will you get with the wife? You go do your research. Okay, good evening, countryman and MC Kuro. Sorry, Tomazio. That APC chairman will beat woman because of palliative. The cry of the poor masses is working. God, thank you. That's one the Ezekiel from Iliosu. That's why Ezekiel, he said the cry of the poor masses. Good evening, countryman and MC Kuro. Yaga. This is Diplomatic Niger Delta man. Sorry to my man Mazi. Countryman, for this heavy rain, you put on white clothes. Countryman, don't make.
I've been known as a rain go for now before I come work now. Besides, I've been come up for us early before I from there I come work.
What man? Don't mind Obasanjo. What he did wrong, despite that our traditional rulers have sold their right to position, let Obasanjo apologize to traditional rulers. As for APC chairman and commissioners fight because of palliative, what a shame to our politicians. You know, as our former governor, they called out that shame. What a shame to our politicians. Shame. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. I rest my case diplomatically. Okay, this one say, Mazi, sorry for that flood. That flood, no, they respect anybody, Mazi. I know if you fight for any palliative, all these people, no, use that word. They're supposed to reject and make Nigeria do the right thing. So ashamed. God's time, Patrick chatting from Eleme Ebubu, opposite Adventist Church, Eblo. Eleme
Ebubu be that.
Ebubu, yeah. You people want to sell. Okay, this message not be for us. You go come. The evening show. That's area talk. My problem be say we they forget say this palliative na loan. Which kind Christian with that? Countryman say they forget
I take the loan.
Say this palliative na loan.
I beg inform us. I didn't take the loan.
We were not informed. Okay, so if you take call,
see the message.
The message is the load, Sha.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. What's be your name?
God bless you too, Amaka.
Mommy Amaka, you need it. What's be your last phone number?
You need palliative.
You need palliative. But this I know fight.
What happened to Nazi now?
Now Nigeria happened to them. Flood don't carry Nazi. Flood gotta go Emo River.
In the Librada now.
Alright, he go swim come out. Nothing will happen. He go swim come out. God go save him and his family.
What will be your last phone number?
3585.
3585. Okay.
Yes.
You don't come chance the other woman.
I thought I know them.
I want to put mark for what happened to Obasanjo and the traditional ruler.
Okay.
It's just like if a father or somebody, a man that's supposed to be an uncle or father to a child, if he begin to play with that child, bad play, no respect again, the girl go to see tell her say, come out here because he don't sell it himself. But the thing we're there for these politicians and traditional rulers, they don't get their respect again because these politicians, then they go meet them, then go give them money. When they see the truth, they cover each cloth. So how do you expect them to respect them? It is what is happening here. So they sold their birthright like Esau and Jacob. So not they bear it. And again, for since I was born in this Nigeria, I never take my eyes see palliative. I never take eyes see talk of say I collect more. Even my family, every member of my family, we never see them for eyes. The democracy is for the people, by the people. Now, Nigeria, nothing like democracy. We are practicing democracy because nothing where public they talk.
Which one be crazy? Which one be crazy?
Wahala.
All right. Mommy, you don't do. Mommy, you don't do. Make we go.
Wait. You don't do. No, see how we talk. We want our mandate. Yes, they went on do their.
Okay, mommy, you don't do, eh? Ozole, you don't do. Thank you. Time don't go. Okay, then go do the refinery. You go walk. Thank you.
Tell us, make she send her number. Nah.
Send your number. Nah. Now so we don't do am today. Now so we don't see him. I beg, if Lord carry you, swim, come out. Mazi, we go see tomorrow. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. and I go see Mazi here. MC Kuro.
Yeah.
So it be. Moko jewe.
Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so nice. Step into the room, waiting like on the passive. I know fit understand this mellow, but don't worry, come out and for nose. Just strike your pose. Try this Obonge air freshener. GBC don't come, we no go disappoint you. Oh yeah, spread the goodness all over. GBC smells so halloumi GBC, halloumi GBC, halloumi GBC, halloumi GBC air freshener. Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so nice.
To become our distributor, call 0708 342 0146 or 0909 461 7661.
GBC Air Freshener. Breathe life.
This is Today 95.1 FM. To copy this tune, press 9.
This is Today 95.1 FM.
For current news and information, press 5.
They are politicians, all of them. They know what they do.
So they know how they attack each other.
To stay connected all day,